Oh my God, Fanita.
Hello, welcome to another edition of the Willie Bragg Show. I am hoping you're doing well today, and we're going to discuss two toxic social media personalities because it goes without saying, and some of you, I think most of you probably know who these two people are, at least one of them, probably both of them, but I think that we need to discuss these two individuals because they are cancer to the political discourse in many ways, and they are on one hand they're polar opposites, but on the other hand they're really too much alike. They're too much alike, and they're so much alike that they hate people like us. And that's the God honest truth. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off with, who should we start off with? Let's start off first with this guy here. I'm going to describe Brooklyn Dad Defiant. Let's do that. Give me a moment here. Yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah, let's do that. Yes, Brooklyn Dad Defiant. This guy. He's a social media kind of a social media sensation right now. Been kind of well known for the last several years. Well known for I guess having a sort of being a, I mean, I don't like him, but he has a likable persona, if that makes any sense. And I think that's what that was what his main appeal is. His last name is Paladin, Majid Paladin. I truly apologize for screwing up his name. I mean, I don't like the guy, but I'm not trying to be mean, screwing up his name. Having that said, I have mentioned this before that when it comes to attacking the Republicans, I mean, largely with him. Just largely with him. I mean, they're bad news. They are bad news in every regard, on every policy level and everything. and there's really little to disagree with his critique of the Republicans. It was my sentiment long ago when I was a partisan Democrat. It's still my sentiment as a very, very staunch independent voter these days. It's always been my contention. So, but the thing about it is that he is a pay shield for the Democratic National Committee, and he's been exposed as such. And he's not only attacks the Republicans, but he attacks people to his left. He's the shit lib, in other words. And so I'm going to go and play from Katie Halper. A book he published 2 years ago called The Littlest President. They talk about it. So, and I'll share a few words afterwards. So give me a moment here and we will, we'll get to the meat and potatoes of this. Okay. Give me a moment. Get everything set up. All right, and one little thing I got to do here. Okay, and one more thing, and we'll get started.
Donald Plump, but I don't think anyone has pirated this book.
That's unfortunate. What's the Brooklyn Dad Defiant one?
It's called The Littlest President.
Yeah, we looked at this with Leslie, but I also want to get I want to look into it. Oh, he doesn't even show up. That's kind of embarrassing.
Unfortunately, the How the People Trumped Ronald Plump is only available in the hardcover edition for $18. So you really have to be a big fan to have to get it.
You have to really want it.
There's only one left in stock, however. So it says hardcover 54 pages. So I'm like, what the hell goes on in the Ronald Plump book?
That is long.
Oh my God, that is really long. Now, I want to know about this book, but I also can't go in. Oh, wait, can we try a sample? No. Let's see. Leslie and I looked at this last week, but do you guys see it?
Yeah, I see it. It's
Yes,
like,
The Littlest
great.
President.
And look, Putin is pulling his strings there.
I've never
Look
seen
at
that before.
Look at that.
But we don't get to see any of the. We know he dedicated
to my mother.
Yeah,
And to the resistance.
Okay, dedication
To the resistance.
Apparently, to the resistance. Remember to vote for somebody. Blue. This book is for us. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Also, apparently he didn't pay child support. I don't know if you guys saw that. But to my mother, she had an amazing sense of humor, but was tough as nails. She taught me if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. To my sister, Nicole, she gives the best advice of anyone I know. Without her help, this book does not see the light of day. Thank you, Scribble. To my wife, you're my daily inspiration, my strength, my everything. It sounds like a Mark Anthony song. Thank you for laughing with me, encouraging me, and believing in me. I love you times infinity plus one. But he also has a really cool website. I don't know if you've ever seen his website.
Oh, I've not. That's very exciting to me.
Yeah, he's a really cool, like, let's see, where is his actual website? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, here it is. You guys see it?
Very cool.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Dad Defiant blog.
The idea that it would be like graffiti font underground punk scene for someone who's like Joe Biden is nuts to me.
It's so perfect. Yeah, he has a lot of merch. And then he has like he does graphic design.
Yeah, well, and that's what he said he got paid for, I guess.
Brooklyn Dad compliant as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, I'll let them continue.
I was surprised by the Brooklyn Dad Defiant's voice, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Can we hear it?
I will pull up the video here.
Right.
This is also the one where he and Ben Dixon say that they were paid.
I met you, like I've seen you on the internet, and I'm pretty sure that you and I have had words. That if somebody searches us, they're gonna find some tweet where we've argued with each other before. Because I'm a Bernie bro, and I forgot who you supported in the primaries, but it wasn't Bernie Sanders, right?
It was Elizabeth Warren, actually.
Elizabeth
and
Warren.
They're a little bit more ideologically related, although the.
Okay, I'm going to. That actually caught me by surprise. I still don't like the snake, but the fact that that Brooklyn Dad Defiant supported the snake is kind of surprising. I am surprised by that. She's still a snake. Brooklyn Dad compliant is still compliant. He's not defiant. He's compliant. But I figure that he would be Kamala Harris simp. I figure he'd be, Joe Biden or Berto O'Rourke or something like that. To be with Elizabeth Warren, that's almost. I know. I'm gonna no. Bad shit live. I'm not a shit live anymore. No, fuck Brooklyn Dad Defiant. Okay, let him continue. Let's see. Let me continue here. All right.
The Bernie Bros, they don't think Elizabeth Warren is it. So
yeah, she's not.
But yeah,
that ain't it.
Neither one of us are happy right now because we're happy to get.
Well, Bernie Sanders might not have been it all along. I mean, maybe as a senator, Amazing Atheist said a few years ago that Bernie Sanders would have been a perfect candidate if he would have had the aggressiveness of Donald Trump, the dismissive, rude attitude, the kind of F you attitude toward everybody. But Bernie Sanders ends up dropping the knee so quick to war everyone that, I never thought the day would happen that I would go and be criticizing Bernie Sanders the way I have right now. It hurts me to do that, but it's the damn truth. But, having that said, Brooklyn Dad Defiant is still a silly shit live, and he still represent a lot what's wrong about the Democratic Party. He was several years ago criticizing Bernie Sanders over the possibility of choosing Tulsi Gabbard when Tulsi Gabbard was seemingly more based than what she is now. Haven't totally written her off, but not as a politician, but she's still correct on a lot of foreign policy. Can't take that away from her. I'm pontificating. Let's continue with Brooklyn Dad Defiant.
Get rid of Donald Trump, right?
Oh, yeah.
But neither one of our candidates, Elizabeth Warren didn't make it, obviously, and Bernie Sanders didn't make it. But one of the things that where we intersected was our work together at Really American. And you're a senior advisor, Really American. I was a senior advisor for Really American. And both of us know the founder and the owner. And we put a top priority, even though our people lost in the primaries, even though, we were at odds in the primaries. You and I both saw the need to put a priority on getting rid of Donald Trump first and foremost, and we could fix everything after that. What are your thoughts in terms of the work that we did, that you did? Because we had two different lanes, but we both did work with Really American. What do you think about the focus on, like a laser, getting rid of Donald Trump as a priority for 2020?
I think it was a no-brainer. Once
Really good question. I didn't know where to go with that. Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised. First of all, that he and Ben both worked for Really American, but also, by the Brooklyn Dad's voice does not match the sort of extremely hyper cool, imagery and profile picture.
No, he seemed honestly far more reasonable. I was like, this is just like a man that I'd see. Like, this is not someone
this is just
yelling at
Brooklyn
exclamation
Dad.
points. This is
some-
just a Brooklyn Dad.
Who knew?
Okay. That's it for that section of it. Getting back to Brooklyn Dad, as I said, I still think he's cancer. I have no use for him. I see his ridiculous tweets almost every morning, and I troll the shit out of him as much as I can. So there's a couple of people I like to troll the shit out of, and he's one of them. Another person I've been trolling a shit out of for the past decade is Wild Bill for America. And if you don't know who Wild Bill for America is, imagine if the actor Chuck Norris and Ted Cruz, for an evening, decided to be homosexual lovers instead of the usual homophobes that they were. And men could get pregnant. Their offspring would have been Wild Bill for America, as the right-wing racist, bigoted, homophobe, social conservative that he is. That is Wild Bill for America. We'll show a picture of what this jackass look like. If y'all don't know what he looks like, this is Wild Bill for America. Cowboy hat and everything. Right here. This guy has been on YouTube for the past decade with Democrats evil, Republicans good, which Democrats are pretty shitty, but so are the Republicans. And it's 1993 Rush Limbaugh talking points with the Texan accent. He lives in Daytona Beach. He's some kind of a preacher, evangelical preacher, Tea Party activist, Donald Trump cocksucker, and he's a COVID conspiracy nut. I mean, like 100% into QAnon. I mean, he was always kind of a neocon, like, you know, go and bomb the Muslims attitude. A closeted anti-Semite who's in love with the physical land of Israel, but hate Jews, that type. This guy has come out of his racism closet, and he's been sounding more alt-right lately. And so what I am going to do is I'm going to play you a little, and he's on Gab, by the way. And Gab is basically a social media site for white supremacists. It is the place where white nationalists goes these days. I mean, anyway, he's done this commentary called Blackness Fatigue a while back. And and he's one of those folks that if you call him a racist, he'll be like, how dare you call me a racist? And then he'll start quoting Martin Luther King. And it's so disingenuous. So here he is a while back. So I'll go ahead and play you this quick Wild Bill for America. It's not very long, I promise.
Blackness fatigue is setting in. America is exhausted from dealing with the never-ending complaints and ingratitude of the black community. Black racism against whites and Asians has reached violent proportions, and with the help and funding of the Democrat Party, militant black racism is getting worse. Well, here's a wild Bill bullet of truth for America. White Americans are the least racist people in the USA, probably the whole world. We have been non-racist for the last 50 years, but today the Democrat Party is using racism as a political weapon, and white America is exhausted from dealing with blackness that has been coming against them day after day for years. White Americans who have never had a racist thought in their lives are tired of being constantly accused of racism. They're tired of being told that every problem in the black community is the fault of white people, that the massive failures of black cities and neighborhoods and families is our fault. This week, some fruitcake politician declared that blacks violently attacking Asians is caused by white people. No matter what white people do or say, they are slandered as villains by blacks who are determined to punish white Americans simply for being white. They are unappeasable. Now, millions of immigrants came here from England, Poland, Italy, South America, Vietnam, Russia. They came from all around the world, and they were dirt poor when they arrived. But they worked hard and became successful and rich and well-adjusted citizens. So why is it that the African community has remained in poverty for 150 years? who built nice new apartment buildings that quickly became high crime ghettos. Want to get an education on what's happening in Black America? Get on the internet and type in brawls. Restaurant brawls, shopping center brawls, fast food brawls, and look at what you see in those videos. It's not the Germans or the Italians who are turning public places into savage mass fistfights. And it's not the Australians who are walking the streets looking to beat the hell out of some pedestrian simply for having white skin. And it's not the Vietnamese who are burning and looting American cities. And it's not the Russians who are fighting with and sometimes killing our police officers. Now, there are, of course, honorable and respectable men like Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas and Dr. Ben Carson. These men are extremely successful and at the pinnacle of their possessions. But for some inexplicable reason, they are hated and ridiculed by the Black community as if their success is somehow a betrayal of their race. Men like Carson and Thomas should be held up as role models and emulated, not hated and criticized. America is suffering from blackness fatigue, and that fatigue is slowly but surely becoming a boiling rage. Even the friendliest dog will bite if you kick him long enough. And that is where white America is today. There's a showdown coming. There is no more that we can give. We're done apologizing for imaginary violations, and we're done surrendering to Black racism. There's a showdown coming, and it's going to get ugly. This is Wild Bill for America. Thank you for watching, and America, bless God again.
I really hate that guy. I really hate that guy. His Wild Bill for America is one of the most toxic people. I'm just online right now. And again, he will deny he's a racist all the way through. But if that is not an admission of racism, just like a polite version of Charlottesville rhetoric, I don't know what the fuck it is. So my point by playing Brooklyn Dad Defiant and Wild Bill for America is to illustrate that they're both equally toxic for different reasons, but they both at the end of the day hate people like all of us. So that's my point right there. And we have here a busy little chat line. And as I've said before, and I'll say it again, I love busy chat lines. Radical Leftist Agenda. Good morning. How are you today? Let's see. Politicians aren't your friends. No, they are very disappointing a whole lot these days. Let's see. Good day, mates. Demand better Canada. Good day, mates. Love Radical Leftist Agenda's name. That's great. Oh, I think it's one of the best names around. I like it. Let's see. Radical Leftist Agenda replies at Demand Better Canada. What's up? And there's chitter chatter back and forth, it looks like. Okay. Let's see. Not much. Procrastinating. Preacher. Tax evader. Yeah, that pretty much describes Wild Bill. He actually banned me on one of my previous YouTube profiles a decade ago. I call him a shit stain one day. He got mad at me. Let's see. Walking contradiction. Let's see here. I may subscribe to you in case you make content. Yeah, definitely subscribe to Radical Leftist Agenda. Definitely on Twitch and on YouTube. Definitely. You will not be sorry. Let's see here. He got Q-pilled. Yep, Q-pilled. QAnon for damn sure. You can subscribe to my YouTube, but I upload my Twitch stream there and anything and talk a lot. And no, I don't think she'll hate it. It's one of my favorite parts of the internet day, actually. Let's see here. Neo algorithms, radical. You're there. You're here. Yes, she's here. No way. Let's see. We got. Why not? Let's see. And I'm scrolling down further, and further. What's up, Willie Bragg Show? Neo algorithm. For some reason I think I know who you are. I think I know who you are, but I'm not sure. But what's up? Let's see here. Laughing my ass off. Let's see here. This guy sucks. Wild Bill? Yep, he does. No, this is the place to be radical. Fellow legends chilling over here. It looks like it's a good place too. Welcome, Neo. What a bootstrap dick. Yep. Let's see. All right, we have here. He must have a Vietnamese wife. I have never seen his wife. He lives in Daytona, and somebody said that Daytona it has a large gay community, and some people think he might be a closeted person. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what somebody says. So I don't want anybody accusing me of slandering. I'm just saying what somebody says. I mean, but I wouldn't be surprised because that's what happens with a lot of those kind of people. They turn out to they are so obsessed with the issue that they go and bash, and then they get caught being that way. Let's see. If you don't sell out, you'll never succeed. The story of the American dream. Got a story about that. I have a former friend that turned right wing, and he got very angry with me one day. We got into an argument online. I said to this person, blank, I'm not gonna get myself in trouble with this person. Blank, you're not even a sellout. To be a sellout would imply a certain amount of success. Certainly nobody can accuse you of being successful. And this person really got pissed off with me, which was my intention. So anyway, let's see here. Thanks. All right. Demand Canada. Let's see. That is going to be the best live stream when it blows up. Yeah. Let's see. All right. That is usually how it goes. Laughing out loud. Yep. Is that is for the looks like that's it for the chat line. So okay. Everyone, I hope everybody liked what they heard and saw and all that. So if you like what you heard and all, go ahead and press the like button and comment anyway if you disagree. Either way, we'll have a conversation. Feel free to share the content on this channel. As the First Amendment absolutist, it's my duty to inform you to create your own platform and utilize it, because we are, in fact, the muckrakers of our time. Hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button, and remember to reject corporate media because they have nothing at all to offer us, not one damn thing. And until next time, remember, I'll be back to share some more politics. Radical Leftist Agenda, are you going to be live streaming today? I'm just out of curiosity. Because I would just, if you are, I mean, I just wanted to know so I can, I can go and get up on time just to listen if I'm at least resting my eyes, because I'm going to go to sleep in a little bit. So that's why I'm asking. Anyway, so everybody take care, and until next time, remember, listen to some music and just chill. So it's all good.